Right, we are back. We're a little bit of technical difficulty. We just saw the teams come on the field. Skyline Spartans excited to be home. Really nice rendition of our national anthem. Utah's having fun. We were away. Skyline on the top. They like to receive. They will be on offense first. A couple of just quick things to know. This for everybody is we go into this live stream. This is brought to you by the Spartan Quarterback Club. We're really glad that you're here. We do this for the folks that can't make it down to the stadium, so we're excited that you're joining us. There is a live chat going on during the stream today. We encourage you to participate, connect with your community out there. Just a few simple rules. It's really pretty basic stuff. Treat everyone as online participating, the players, the coaches, and everybody else. That's all we ask. And then the other part is to enjoy yourself. Give us more of a pile. Great volunteers. Do not miss. A little bit of that smoky smell in the air after the rain days of the Spartans ran out on the field to teams lining up. Spartans, black socks, green jerseys, and outside Wildcats. Getting ready for number 25, and we are underway. Ball goes in the air, far side of the field. It's going to take a hop to the field by Jackson. Ball brings the ball. Step back out, heading back on this side. He takes a jump to the goal. He takes the ball back to the 25-yard line. They also ran out there in the 15 bring back kicks. But he's the most efficient runner on the offense. That's probably good. Talking about Josh Reynolds, he'll be in the backfield tonight. On the season, 48 carries, 378 yards, 7.9 carries. Because the offense takes away, we have 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends in the game. River takes the snap, bobbles, hands to the middle, he finds it. And the trucker stumbles into back to the line of scrimmage. The rest of the players on the field for the Spartans, starting wide receivers, Morgan and Cam Weir. Tight ends, J.P. Jones, number 26, Agassi. River and Co. in the pistol. 3 receivers in the pack. He's only behind. It takes a step, dropping back, looks to his right. Gets the ball up here, looking for Cam Weir on the sideline. Quick play, kicking it back up to the sideline. Finally, number 30, Josiah Williams is the number 1 player on that outside defense. I can't hear you. We put change in the base here. Just a minute 6 gone off the clock. Now side taking over on the 22-yard line. The quarterback is Neil Donovan, sophomore, 6'3", 185. There's hands the ball up the middle to number 22. This ball up to the 12-yard line. Gains around. Bill Phillips, a senior, from outside, leading the team in rushing. Outside seems to be the Browns team. Start with the quarterback. Stopped on the 40. Looks like things are normalized. I see you, 30. Base defense for the Spartans. 3-4. Three down lineup. Four linebackers. Ball snap. Handed to Phillips. He's hit at the line. In and around the 11-yard line. Not much doing on kind of a wild snap there. Handed by Nate Donovan. Nothing doing. Spartans stop outside. Second and 10. So far.
Yeah, well, the first one is Spartans have control of the ball.
We went through a couple of picks last week, which were pivotal in the game. Starting tonight, it's the first time into the air. Hopefully, you can bounce back. Outside, inside the red zone. Ball snapped. It's a bad snap. It gets past. Bo Phillips picks it up, falls on it, a 30-yard line. He's quickly stopped there by number 43. Easy stop on the play. So that's getting up in the 3rd and 29. Third and long. Sure, 3rd and goal for the team. So yeah, I mean, it'd be great for the Spartans here to see if they can take advantage. Ball snap. Come back to pass it. He was left. Ball goes up in the air. The ball is caught by number 11. Michael Lynn on the sideline. Tight coverage there by Jason Jones. They called it an incomplete pass. It was a great play. I thought he had it. I thought he had it down to this. It looks like the Wildcats are off to bring on the special teams unit. All places at 29. The whole is out at 36
I think we can manage scoreboard.
Timeout on the field.
Scoreboard too?
Taking the timeout.
With timing too? We're still actually seeing, I'll say 36 up there.
Sure, absolutely. Good idea. So, move on to our
which replace the time? So get us to 8:36. How do I
Tile
here? 8:36? You might have to go down.
There's all
4 for 23.
The whistle blows. Back to action. Griffin lined up. Ball's in the 29, they're coming from 36. First snap, holds down, ball is away, and it is dropped.
Okay. That one away? Sorry, one away? Was it?
No.
Missed it. Oh, missed it. Okay. Also, how do I get the time and go? Which one was the?
Stop the start this one.
Yeah.
Plus 2 minus 2 seconds. So no, we're not running this. So try to get to 28. There you go. And then
Spartans will take over at the 20.
Gotcha.
River and Company,
First down.
3 receivers in the pattern. XCO, they set their standard. Ball snap. Ball's given to goal. This immediately is stood up at the line.
Do I do
They
it?
took there by
Clock's running.
40 for Wildcats. Rocket Jeets. Second and 10. Wildcat fans doing a stomping physical style. Located just above the house. Yes, they are. 2 big boys down there. Skyline. Second and 10 from their own 21. Ball snap. They're going to drop it back to him. Looks to his left, lets the ball go. Cam Weir's wide open. Comes back and makes a fantastic catch.
That
Undergo ball
0?
49-yard line. That's a chunk play right there for the Spartans. Now, really, first down, still in Spartan territory. Those are the sort of big plays that the Spartans have lived on all year round.
Yeah, you can see him there taking the inside. And I think that he thought he was going to right out on that.
No, box it.
He's actually able to make that up better.
Yeah, they're definitely effective thinking about his speed and giving him that push, and he was able to break off the route, get back, and make that catch.
And
Fisher, Morgan, Weir up to the far side. River takes a snap, drops back, quick pass to Weir behind the line. He makes a move, and now he's headed up the far sideline. Just pushed out of bounds. Number 24, Mount Side, Josh Galvin. I think he's going to mark him out for the 30-yard line.
is 9 the QB?
Spartans just letting Cam Weir do his thing there. Use that speed, great blocking on the outside by his fellow receivers, Morgan and Fisher.
Yeah, he actually really
River in the pistol, Manold in the backfield. Fisher goes in motion. Looks like a strong side. He drops the ball's hands to Manold. He brings it to the near side of the field. It's dropped there by number 57. Frank Kissick. It's like no gain on it. A stout run defense.
Has to be taken to the down.
Maybe down just this year.
Looking to the sideline. Waiting for the plays to come in.
Second 10.
Defensive line, linebackers were able to cover the distance.
Yeah, he tried to bounce it outside. Morgan, Fisher, Beer, into that. Holding back the ball snap. Who's right? River gets some pressure. He steps up. He gets the ball. He fakes the throw. He takes the ball down to the 22-yard line. Nice little scramble for Rimmer. He had the little fakes there at the end for 2 extra yards. We haven't seen Mike Rimmer do much of that to this point.
Yeah, and if you can, I mean, we've already seen the quarterback start, but if you can run the ball a couple times, that really puts another
Is that maybe that time?
I don't know. We're going to switch this quarterback. Do your best.
33 ball at the 23-yard line. River takes a snap, a quick pass out to Weir. They're going to give him some space. He bounces outside. Great block by Coach Morgan. Weir just spun down out of bounds around the 7-yard line. Cameron Weir will get all the stats on that play. Morgan's going to get
the star of the play tonight. Made great blocking. Not bad. Yeah. Not bad. How do I reset the quarters? Like actually, like the second quarter.
Strong side.
I know.
Manold takes the ball. Beautifully blocked. Touchdown. Spartan.
Right.
After the play. The strong side making sense. On the snap.
Right on into the end zone.
He took the words right out of my mouth. He with Fisher out there blocking, he had a lot of room to run.
Yeah, he definitely found that hole, and everything was sealed. So again, some solid blocking by the Spartans. That's fundamental football. They're still sort of sorting out penalty here. Going over to the Mount Size sidelines. Wait for official word. Unsportsmanlike conduct, so the points will stay on the board. They're gonna. Looks like Mount Size opted to take the yardage on the kickoff. So the touchdown stands. 6-0 Spartans. Sean Lee on for the extra point.
Yeah, when he said dead ball foul, I kind of breathed a sigh of relief.
Ball snapped, it's high. Jackson Manold finds J.P. Jones. A little trickery there to pick up the 2-point conversion. The snap went high. Manold went up to take it. Was already up in throwing position to catch the ball and just lofted it over the line to a wide open J.P. Jones. So that gives them 2 points. Spartans now lead 8-0, 5:02 to play in the first quarter. So J.P. Jones, superstar on that drive. Once they got in the red zone, amazing blocking on the touchdown run and then catches a 2-point conversion.
Agreed. And that 2-point conversion will keep the Wolves on their, or the Wildcats on their toes too, because I think they might have been expecting Sean Lee to kick since he's been so good, and perhaps it looks like they just were ready for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it was a good time to roll it out. The Spartans are going to get pushed back on the kickoff a little bit here. 15 yards, just slightly less than 20% of the field. So it's significant. We could do some more sponsors. I'd like to thank Evergreen Chevrolet, Ford, Lincoln, helping their customers with all kinds of excellence. They believe the cars they offer are of the highest quality and ideal for your life and needs. Evergreen Chevrolet, Ford, Lincoln.
Nice to see Nate Fisher on the field too. He took a vicious hit last week near the end of the game, and it didn't really look good for him, but he's in regular season form tonight.
Yep, that was a brutal hit right there towards the end of the game. A big play inside the red zone. So in the bunch coverage formation, they'll spread on the kick. Ball's away from the 25-yard line, up in the air. It's going to be taken around the 15-yard line by number 5. He takes the ball up the far side. He gets some blocks. It looks like he's got some running room. He's still on his feet. And finally dragged down from behind by number 22, Josh Manold. Flag on the field back at the 28-yard line. We will see what the laundry's all about. Holding Mount Side. The big return is going to be negated by the penalty. So flag was thrown around the 28. spot of the foul. Looks like they're going to march it back to the 18, maybe the 15-yard line. So a big return taken off the board back to where number 5, Jack Taylor, caught the ball, and then he headed up the right side of the field. Looked like he had some blocking, but apparently that blocking was nefarious and illegal. And so the play comes back. Mount Side to start at the 15-yard line.
Oh, we've seen how dangerous already in 2 plays, how dangerous their folks can really break free.
So one thing to point out in the starting lineup, Connor Schooneman in a sling, not in uniform tonight. So this near side corner is Nicholas Gattin. Wildcats open up the drive with a running play. It's like a gain of 2, but we got a flag on the play that came in there at the end. Discussing out there, these refs seem to be pretty thorough in their discussions. We'll see what we've got. Personal foul on the Wildcats. It's going to push them even further back. That's a half the distance penalty, I believe, so that should put the ball around the 7-yard line. So Wildcats going backwards. Someone should let them know that is not the goal of the game. You're supposed to move forward. Base defense for the Spartans. Ball snapped. They fake the handoff. Ball's thrown and caught up the middle, moving along. Big hit by Nate Fisher there on the completed pass to number 26, Jake Johnson. Little play action there, read option. Donovan faked the handoff. As the linebacker was coming in from that side, found a soft spot in the zone and slipped it over there to Johnson. Pretty nice pickup, moving the ball up to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
Yeah.
That's going to give him a first down.
Yep. First down from second 15. Big play.
So 1st and 10, Wildcats operating, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 running backs in the backfield. The ball snapped, looking to his left, rolling now to his right. He lets the ball go up in the air. He just throws it away. Donovan looked like a busted play there for the Wildcats as he just escaped the pocket and let it sail to the sideline.
Yeah, and J.P. Jones was breathing down his neck, too. I think he wanted to get rid of it before he got hit.
Absolutely. So, personnel change. The defensive backs for the Spartans are sort of switching side. Weir and Gattin switching back and forth from near side to far side. So 4 receivers go into the pattern here for the Wildcats. Nate Donovan takes a snap, looks to the near side, drops the ball to number 11. Ball is caught by Micah Lynn. Takes the ball for a gain of 8 to about the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short.
And Nick Gatien was right there. He had that ball. He read the pass, and he was right there to bring him down.
Yeah, kind of a coverage buster there. And then with that zone defense, we're running 2 receivers out there.
He was a little bit too off the ball to make a really good tackle to get him down quickly, but he did get a hand on him, and when help was able to arrive.
So the ball is spotted at the 36. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Wildcats. Bo Phillips in the backfield. A lot of extra linemen, a lot of extra blocking here. The ball's going to be handed to Phillips. There's a big hole. He makes a move, powers forward, taking the ball up to about the 42-yard line. Tackle made by number 26, Agassi Owen. So that'll net a first down for the Wildcats. A little bit of a short yardage power formation there, and they opened up quite a hole.
Agreed.
On this near side. Wildcats on the near hash. Donovan sends Jackson Taylor in motion, hands the ball off to Bo Phillips, and he is snuffed out in the backfield. Number 43, Henry Grillo, was there to cause some havoc, and then it was finished off by 56, Colin Amick.
Yeah, the ball was snapped high, and really there wasn't much of a recovery. And once the ball was handed off, there really wasn't too much of a choice as the offensive line had collapsed.
Good read by the Spartan defense. Got a 2nd and 12 here. Ball snapped. They go to Bo Phillips. The line is broken through. Looked like he was going to be stopped right there in the backfield, but stopped by Henry Grillo and Colin Amick. It looked like 73, Trevor Steinbach, almost had him in the backfield, but Phillips a little slippery there and was able to get a positive gain.
Yep. Trevor, team captain, was there to show the team how it's done.
So when you hear that bell ringing, you know it's 3rd down here. Minute 20 to play in the first quarter. 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats. 3 receivers in the pattern. The ball is snapped, dropping back to pass. It's a short, quick pattern. Ball is caught around the Spartan 46-yard line by Dylan McCaffrey, 6'1" senior. So they're moving the chains. Wildcats into Spartan territory. 1st and 10 from the Spartan 46. Some personnel issues there for the Wildcats. They seem to get everybody in place, set. Ball snapped, handed off.
Dropped. Fumble!
Ball is fumbled on the field, and it looks like it was picked up by number 43, Henry Grillo. A big stick on that play. Did you see who got in there and made that first hit and knocked that ball up? It looked like to me it could have been number 15, Jackson Manold, coming up from his safety position to make the hit. And then the ball just bounced right into the gut of Henry Grillo. So Spartans take over at their own 45-yard line. Again, it's the Spartan defense making the big plays. Couldn't be more impressed with these kids. A lot of them play the full game. They see every single snap. These guys are really focused. A great start for the Spartan defense tonight. So 3 receivers in the pattern for Grimmer, all up to the far side. Ball snapped, he turns, he looks that way, he pumps, and he's going to be taken down by number 87, Logan Knusnud. Guy's a very tricky name. A big hit, flag on the field there. Kind of the area of holding. We'll see if they're going to accept or they'll let the play stand here and take the loss.
Yeah, he got blocked on the line, but he, as a big linebacker, he was able to get through.
Yeah, he ran right over Colin Amick there. So the call is holding. So the clock will run. That'll make it 2nd and 18. As Mountside declines the penalty, they'll take the loss. So 2nd down, 18. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Clock runs, 45 seconds left to go here in the first stanza. Grimmer's got 3 receivers in the pattern. Cam Weir isolated up here to the near side. Ball snap, drops back to pass, looking left, does a quick little shovel pass to Manold, who takes the ball in the middle of the field. Gets it back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 7 on the play, on the shuttle pass to Manold.
Yeah, they've done that 2 or 3 times on the season already.
It's a nifty little way that, you know, they're a pass-first team. Despite the success in their running game, I feel like the Spartans are a pass-first team. Grimmer having thrown the ball, not counting tonight, 70 times in the first 3 games. And that bell signals the end of the first quarter. With only 1 score on the board, the Spartans score on a touchdown by Josh Manold on a 7-yard run, and then a 2-point conversion thrown by his brother Jackson Manold. So 8-0 at the end of the first stanza. will be coming back to a 3rd down and 12 for the Spartans on their own 43-yard line. Let's catch up with some sponsors here.
Yep. So we are proud to have Pacific Fitness Products as one of our platinum sponsors. Pacific Fitness Products provides professional fitness, space design, consultations, and a premium selection of fitness equipment from the best brands in the industry.
That's right, and we'll move on to our to another great sponsor, New Vision Eye Care. Your local Sammamish eye care team will take care of all your eye care needs for every member of your family. Feel free to stop in or give them a call and set up your annual exam. Skyline back on the field to start the second quarter, staring down a 3rd and 12. Grimmer, 3 receivers in the pattern to the near side. Ball snap, Grimmer looking back, looks to his left. He rolls now to his right. There's nobody out there, and he's going to find himself alone. And again, sacked on the play, that time by number 17, Taylor Johnson. Was that Johnson or was that 57? 57, Frank Kissick. Pardon me. So Frank Kissick with the tackle on that play. It's going to make it 4th down. Punt team's on the field here for the Spartans.
I'm surprised that the 3-on-3 left wide receivers were going so far down the field. I'm not sure that Grimmer had enough push to get the ball from the right side all the way over to the left.
Yeah, it was a pocket collapse from that near side and just not much going on there. Whistles on the field. Looks like we've got a timeout by Skyline. It's their first of the half. So 4th and 18. The punt team was on the field. We'll hit our couple more sponsors here. Safeco Insurance. Safeco Insurance is sold exclusively through your local independent Safeco Insurance agent who offer ease, choice, and advice to purchase the coverage that you and your family need. Contact a local independent agent or go to www.safeco.com for a quote. We'll also say thanks to Christian Manley Orthodontics. They have been a member of the community here in Sammamish since 1991, and they have been creating award-winning smiles for decades. So Nate Fisher, linebacker, wide receiver, punter on the field. As they come set, the Spartans spread the formation. Ball snapped, it's high. Fisher fields it. He's able to get the ball up in the air. It's a high punt, heading towards the far sideline, takes a big Sammamish bounce, and back to the middle of the field. It's going to roll to about the 30-yard line. Down by number 26, Agassi Owens. So, unable to capitalize on the turnover at midfield. Mount Si will come back at their own 30-yard line. An interesting first half. Couple of big plays from the Spartans. Only really big play for Mount Si was the big play on defense, the interception early in the game with the big return by number 30, Josiah Willis.
Yep. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I don't think it's a good move for the Spartans to try to look too far down the field right now. They're not really having a lot of success there.
So a penalty on the play. It's going to push the Spartans back 5 yards or so, and they're going to look to kick again. So penalty, hurting the Spartans there a little bit. And they're going to come back. Grimmer and company are on, or Michael Grimmer's out there with Nate Fisher. He falls out of the formation. Fisher takes the snap. Oh, he puts a nice kick on it now. A low liner. Ball's going to be fair catch signaled, and then bounces and caught by 22 Bo Phillips. But after the fair catch, that kills the play. He grabbed the ball around the 15-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats drive will start First drive of the second quarter for them, 10 minutes, 46 seconds left. Wildcats yet to score. Spartans, 8 points on the board so far tonight. So the sun's down. The pink and the orange tones are in the sky. Lights are up. We've got that Friday night lights feel here at Spartan Stadium. Western night for the Spartan fans. Everybody adorned in their Western gear. A lot of yee-haws from PA announcer Mike Schubert. So 4 receivers in the pattern. Dropping back, he tosses the ball to number 5, Jack Taylor. Senior takes the ball, spins it up to around the 22. Looks like a gain of 7 on the play.
James Ursich made a really good play there to take him down.
So ball's up to the 25-yard line. That's going to net them a first down. Donovan and company operating 4 receivers in the pattern. Bo Phillips with him in the backfield. Phillips switches sides. Donovan ready for the snap. Takes the ball, hands to Phillips. He's got a big hole here to the near side, and he makes a move. Being blocked. Cuts it back inside. Takes the ball out to the 40-yard line. It's going to net a first down for the Wildcats.
Cam Weir and Nate Fisher on the stop there.
He got far upfield. He's sort of a counter play there. The hole was closed. He bounced it back out to the near side, able to get around the line and push the ball up for a big gain. Pardon me. Ball snap. Donovan looks back, looking to his right. He delivers the ball to number 5, Jack Taylor. Shoved out of bounds by Cam Weir. Pickup of a few, maybe 5. Spartans keeping their base defense on the field, going through the personnel changes for the Wildcats. So 2 backs in the backfield, 3 receivers set. Ball's dropped, handed. The ball is taken up the middle by number 42. He goes untouched, and he's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown for the Wildcats. Number 42, C.J. Rose, took the handoff and went straight up the middle, basically untouched, and turned on the burners and beat everybody, taking the ball 55 yards for the score.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of give like that from the defensive line. They were stacked 5 deep on the front line, and the Wildcats were able to push that hole open and get him through. And with 5 up men, there wasn't very much coverage in the backfield. Or downfield, excuse me.
So it stands at 8-6 Skyline. Kick team is on the field. Number Cooper Britton for the try. Hold by number 43, Casey Johnson. Ball snapped, holds down. The kick's up. Whistle blows, and it's good. We've got an 8-7 game. 9:08 left to play here in the second quarter. The Spartans will get another chance on offense here. We'll take a minute here to thank our sponsor in between the kick, Arena Sports. Arena Sports has recently expanded their arcade to over 100 games. They also offer laser tag, sports simulators, inflatable fun zone, restaurant and bar with an event space for parties and corporate events. So stop in and make a reservation for your next party or group get together. I was at an Arena Sports last week with my daughter doing their Little Kickers program. She's 3, and so she was running around playing soccer. Absolutely loved it. Was really impressed by the place. So pretty cool place, Arena Sports.
Yeah, they've got a nice spot for the parents too, that they can let their kids run around, and the parents, if they have to work or have a conversation with somebody, one of their friends or something, there's lots of room there.
More importantly, they have adult drinks, so that's nice also. Teams on the field, 9:08 to play. Spartans lead by just a single point. Britton kicks the ball in the air. It's going to be fielded there by number 22, Josh Manold. He makes a move, takes the ball up to about the 24-yard line. Tackle made by number 21, Peter Dagsilich.
No Cam Weir in the receiving end this time.
He is on the field for the offense. He's up to the far side currently. Grimmer and company coming down to the near side. They run off Jackson Manold, bring in number 26, Agassi Owens. So 2 tight ends, 2 receivers in the backfield, or in the pattern, pardon me. Ball snap, turns. Hand to Manold. He's hit at the line. Flag on the field. Never a good sign to have a flag come in from the back judge. We've got holding. Going to be on the Spartans. It looks like Mount Si is going to decline. Take the loss on the play. Nope, they're going to accept the penalty and move the ball back to the Spartan 14-yard line. So Skyline push back. It's going to be 1st and 20 from the 14-yard line. Grimmer takes the play. Goes into the huddle. This is more of a huddle than what we've seen from the Spartans up to this point in the year. Morgan, Fisher, Weir at wide receiver. J.P. Jones and Josh Manold also there for the Spartans. Grimmer drops back, rolling to his right, looking for some help. He lets it go up the far sideline and can't connect. Pass intended for Cam Weir. Ball sailed out of bounds on him. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20.
The offensive line did their job for 2, 3, 4 seconds, and then once Grimmer was out of the pocket, Cam Weir was the relief, and Grimmer just threw it away.
Going back, that's a long run when you go back to that far side of the field. Going opposite, rolling to your right when you're on the left hash. It's a long way to go. That makes for a long throw. 3 receivers up to that far side. Flag, encroachment. Like they called offsides, perhaps. The 5-yard offsides neutral zone infraction by Mount Si. Seems to be some confusion. Refs are talking, chatting. So a neutral zone infraction on Skyline.
That's a false start.
False start, okay. Marching him back to the 9, 5-yard penalty. That makes a long 2nd and 20 a little bit longer. So 2nd and 25. Ball's on the 9-yard line. A lot of penalties so far tonight, more than what we've seen in the past few games. Grimmer in the pistol, Manold behind him. Ball snap, Grimmer drops back, takes a quick pass, pump fakes. Ball is incomplete. Looking for like a bubble screen there for Luke Morgan, but the pass is incomplete. Bring up 3rd and what you could consider extremely long.
With another flag.
More flags on the field.
Yeah, I think there might have been an illegal block.
Or maybe blocking before the ball was in the air.
By Nate.
Yeah, Grimmer did pump on the play. It looked like the ball should have come out a little bit quicker. We've got a holding is. The signal is for holding. The penalty is going to be declined. So Spartans looking at that 3rd and 25.
Ineligible.
So Spartans get the ball. Grimmer under center. Fisher, Morgan to the near side. Manold in the backfield. Mount Si playing a tight defense. Manold bringing the ball around to the near side. He makes a move, cuts up field, takes the ball up to about the 21-yard line. Unfortunately, not quite enough. They're still about 11, 12 yards short of that first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down for the Spartans. Officially 4th and 13. Clock runs, 7:59. Spartans, slim lead, 8-7. Punt formation. Rimmer steps. There's no one deep for the Wildcats. The ball snap, end over end kick. Going to take a bounce around the 46. It's going to stay in the field of play. Down by J.P. Jones at the Wildcat 42.
Interesting. They didn't have anybody deep to receive that ball.
Well, they were pretty deep in their territory. I guess they assumed they were going to get some good field position. So we'll go ahead and thank another sponsor here during the intermission, the Sarah Miller Group. Sarah and her team are your Eastside real estate experts, delivering exceptional results and unparalleled service. Their personalized approach and commitment to their clients' satisfaction ensures that you will receive the support and attention that you deserve.
And on the field and in commercial real estate lending, Juniper Capital understands the importance of speed and agility. Their local office is here to support the community. At Juniper Capital, speed matters.
So a quick gain on a pass there from Nate Donovan to Micah Len. It's a pickup of about 13. Get another first down for the Wildcats. Ball's at the Spartan 45. 3 receivers in the pattern. Ball snapped, turns, hands to Bishop. He is hit in the backfield. Not much doing. There's a late flag on the field. The stop there was made by Alex Tucker. So we'll see what the flag's all about here. Not much room there for Bo Phillips on the handoff. Still no official word on the penalty here. It looks like they're moving forward. Looks like this one's on the Spartans. It looked like it was probably a face mask on the tackle, but still no official word just yet.
Come on, strike!
So a personal foul face mask penalty on the Spartans, probably on Alex Tucker on the tackle there. So 15 yards marched off. Takes the ball up to the Spartan 30-yard line. 6:57 left to go here in the second quarter. Spartans lead 8-7. Wildcats threatening. Ball snap, turns, hands the ball to Bishop. He's grabbed in the backfield. Agassi Owen stepped in, got a hand on the jersey, and spun Bo Phillips down with a tackle for loss.
Good job on the defense that time, giving them something happy to think about right now while they keep marching the ball down the field on penalties.
Agassi Owen came into the game as the leading tackler for the Spartans with 12 solos and 8 assists, so a total of 20 tackles. And a couple tackles for loss, so that'll help his team leading numbers. Donovan in the backfield, 2 backs, 3 receivers. Ball snapped, looking to his left. He's focused left. He lets the ball go up in the air, and it is almost intercepted by number 1, Nicholas Gatine, shadowing number 26 for the Wildcats, Jake Johnson. So nothing doing. Pass is incomplete. 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Spartans sideline firing up. Cowboys and Cowgirls getting rowdy. They want to. Wildcats on the field, adjusting their formation. Wide receivers come in tighter. Ball snap. Donovan looking back, looking to his right. He turns and dumps the ball out into the flat to Bo Phillips. He makes a couple Spartans miss. And he gets the ball down to the 26-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. Special teams, with the 4th down coming up, special teams going to go onto the field. Cooper Britton going to try the field goal from here. Ball's going to be placed at the 34-yard line. Number 43, Casey Johnston on the hold. This will be a 43-yard field goal attempt. Britton missed on a long one earlier. Ball snapped, holds good, ball's down, spinning, and it misses wide left again. That ball looked like a UFO sort of spinning up there, and it goes wide left. So Spartans dodge another bullet. The defense bends but does not break. A couple of penalties which are not in their favor, but the Spartans come away unscathed and still in the lead, 8-7.
Yeah, it would be behoove the Spartans to not make so many penalties. I think that if they can keep their penalties limited, then obviously they'll have more chances to get the ball down the field. Going backwards isn't working.
Yeah, a lot more penalties tonight than what we've seen in prior weeks. Grimmer and company back on the field. J.P. Jones, Andre Agassi in tight. Agassi Owen. Ball snapped. Grimmer hands to Manold. He makes a move up the middle. Still on his feet, moving a pile of Wildcats. Taking the ball up to the 34-yard line. Gain of 14 by Josh Manold. Tackled by 4 or 5 Wildcats.
Yeah. Zane Kawea and Colin Amick were both key in getting that hole opened up for Manold.
Yeah, big hole in the middle. Spartans will come to the line again. Just one receiver in the pattern here. So it's a big lineup. Oh, no, 2 receivers, pardon me. We're up to the far side. Ball snapped. It's a sprint play. Manold takes the ball, heads up, pushing a pile. Just up past the 35, maybe got to the 37-yard line. Stop made there by number 57, Frank Kissick. Called his name a few times tonight. Seems to be a pretty fast-playing linebacker around the ball for the Wildcats. So officially 2nd and 7, so gain of 3 for Manold on the sprint. Weir and Morgan split out wide. Weir up top, that's the near side. Ball snapped. Ball's handed to Manold. He finds a little bit of hole. Somebody's got his ankle, not letting him go. He pushes the ball up to the 40-yard line, where he is stopped. Number 43, Casey Johnston, holding on for dear life, keeping Manold from breaking that one big. Not the sort of shoestring tackle you normally see, but I think you could consider that a shoestring tackle.
That was a good tackle.
Good defense, not letting them break the big play. Another gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Clock runs. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock before half. Agassi Owen comes across the formation. He's set. Grimmer takes the snap. He drops back. He looks up. He's looking for Cam Weir. Short pass. Getting the ball up to the 46-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down. Clock stops for the Chains. Spartans approaching midfield. Ball's placed at the 46-yard line. Spartans looking to do some damage here and build on that lead going into halftime.
Cam Weir with that sprint had the defensive secondary guy backpedaling.
Hard count there by Michael Grimmer draws a couple of Wildcats offside. There was probably 2 penalties on that play. It's 57 Frank Kissick, but also pulled number 50 Jaden Wells up as well. So 1st and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line of the Wildcats. Grimmer takes snap, turn, gives to Manold. Manold and the offensive line pushing forward, taking the ball up to the 45-yard line. Gain of 4.
Trevor Steinbach, team captain, pushing that hole open, and was able to get Manold through the hole there.
Not a big gain, brings up 2nd and 2. Grimmer takes the ball, hands to Manold. He's pursued from the backside. He pushes up to about the 38-yard line, very close to a first down. It'll depend on the spot, and it looks like they're going to give him the first down. Clock ticks, running down, 1:33 left in the first half.
This is a good look for the Spartans, running the ball and taking control of the clock and control of the offense.
Not much time left here as the clock continues to spin. Just over a minute left to play. Grimmer in the pistol. Fisher, Morgan, Jones, Weir. Ball snap, Grimmer looks. He's looking for Nate Fisher. He reaches a fingertip catch, pulls it in, takes the ball up to about the 31-yard line. Very close to a Spartan first down.
Great catch by Nate.
That ball was put out just in front of him by Grimmer. Fisher was able to get that big hand up there and snag it and pick up a few extra yards on the play.
And they're moving the sticks again.
They're going to move the sticks again. First down on the pass, pickup of 10. Whistles on the field. Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
44 seconds left in the half.
Spartans are going to have the ball on the 32-yard line. Dangerously close to Sean Lee field goal range. A couple more sponsors here to round out the half. We're going to go with, we're going to talk about Tuesday, Spartan Spirit Day at Jobo's Pizza Pub. That's every Tuesday. You can enjoy 15% off your order, dine in or take out. Use the code Spartan15 at Jobo's Pizza. We also want to thank one of the older, well, let's hold off on that. We'll hit those guys at halftime. We'll come back and cover these 44 final seconds of the second half as the Spartans are advancing. 1st and 10 to go, 32-yard line. Spartans lead 8-7. Looking to build on that before the half. 4 receivers for Grimmer. He's in the pistol. Manold behind him. Jackson Manold, Luke Morgan, Nate Fisher, Cam Weir out wide for Grimmer. Ball snapped. He drops back, looking to his left. Still got the ball. Now he rolls back to his right. He finds Cam Weir as sort of the safety pattern. Ball hits him right in the hands and then hits the turf. Weir not able to hold on to that one.
And Weir was looking upfield already, but only took 6 seconds off the clock.
Which is good. 2nd and 10, 38 seconds to go in the first half. J.P. Jones checks in at tight end. Grimmer in the pistol, 3 yards behind the center. Takes the snap, drops back, looking up the middle. He lets the ball go for J.P. Jones, who jumps and makes a fantastic catch. Just out of the reach of the Wildcat defenders. And they're going to call that a catch. The chains are going to move. Quick to the line are the Spartans. They're going to take this snap quickly, keep things moving. They've only got 1 timeout left. Clock runs, 26 seconds. 3 receivers for Grimmer. He takes the ball, looking to his left. He puts the ball out and overshoots Nate Fisher to the far side there. 19 seconds left. Going to bring up 2nd down. Ball's on the 20-yard line, so well within the field goal range for Sean Lee. 1 timeout left for the Spartans. Wildcats possess 2 of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, good call by Grimmer to throw that away. I don't think Fisher had any room to run, and it may have kept the ball in bounds and burned a timeout.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a heady play by the Spartan quarterback. 3 receivers in the pattern for him. He takes the snap, he drops back. He's looking down the middle, he scrambles, and he's got to get rid of the ball. Cam Weir in the vicinity. Not much doing for Spartan receivers there, as that Wildcat zone dropped back pretty deep, covering that play. Bringing up 3rd and 10, 13 seconds left to go here.
Let's go. Yep, the ball is right in the middle of the field, neither left nor right at a hash mark, so he's got a wide open field on both sides. Grimmer does.
So bringing out 4 receivers. Grimmer comes to the line just to set the play with his lineman. Drops back into that pistol shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Looks right, looks left. He throws the ball into the middle to Josh Manold. He makes the catch, pushes forward to about the 17-yard line. That's going to put the ball on the far hash. 7 seconds left. Timeout taken by the Spartans. And I have a feeling that they're going to bring out Sean Lee and the field goal team. Try to push this lead to 11-7. So the field goal team comes on. Second half is going to be drawing to a close here. Lee and company kicking from the right hash to the south end of the stadium here. Timeout by the Wildcats. Classic icing the kicker type of move. Well, I guess we'll get to see what Sean Lee is made of here.
Yep.
Good tactic. I've not been a huge fan of icing the kicker, but you know, it's a thing that happens. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, I think the Mountside coach had been calling timeout for a good 10 seconds, and he finally walked out on the field and got the officials' attention.
So we'll thank Fisher Meats. They've been in business for over 110 years. Oldest business in Issaquah. Some things never change. And a couple of things that never change at Fisher Meats are the quality of the meat and just the outstanding service you receive. A staple of the community in Issaquah. That's Fisher Meats. Cowboys and girls dancing on the far side of the field, and the Spartan stands to some Outcast. So a little hip-hop cowboy action there.
And not Tim McGraw. Interesting.
Not Tim McGraw. I was rocking out to some Garth Brooks before the game. I was enjoying that. So Sean Lee, kick's going to come from the 25. It's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Jackson Manoa with the hold. He's got the ball down. The ball is blocked. The snap was a little high. It took a little long to get there. Manold got it down, but there was just too much penetration. And a Wildcat got a hand on that one. And that brings to the end the perfect season for Sean Lee.
Yep.
Not necessarily his fault, but, that does statistically go against him. So 1 tick left on the clock. Spartans unable to capitalize and put any points on the board before the end of the half. 1 second left. Wildcats come out on the field. 3 backs in the backfield. Looks like they'll probably just take a knee and head to the locker room. Wildcats trail by a single point. Headed into the locker room. Wildcats 7, Spartans 8. Pretty exciting first half. We saw some big plays. The touchdowns were big plays. But the passing game just hasn't really developed for either team so far tonight.
Agreed. And I mean, that speaks a lot for the running game. Both sides are really running the ball pretty well, but the defense is really kind of stepping up too and keeping those runs to a minimum. And then a lot of penalties are calling those back too. So
absolutely, a lot of laundry on the field in the first half. So I'm sure both teams will have a little talk from their coach about those. But a tight one as we go into halftime here on Western night. At halftime, you're going to see the Skyline Spartan Band now heading out on the field, the Spartan dance team. So what can we look forward to in the second half? I mean, what do we think? Does the game plan stay the same? Or did the Spartans change things up a little bit and maybe rely a little more on what you touched on there towards the end of the half, a little more ball control, a little more in the running game?
They really took a good hard look at the running game and were able to use Josh Minold to get upfield. Really, he carried the whole team, except for a couple of passes that were successful. Again, we get down to the red zone, not even the red zone this time, and things stalled. So it's really an open question as to whether they just try to keep running the ball, keep pulling stunts at the line. That's been pretty successful for them. If they can keep the defensive line of the Wildcats guessing and pulling stunts on them, Josh is good for several yards.
He does. He's been carrying the ball, pushing the pile. Pretty impressive stuff. The defense for Skyline has been tough. They've given up a few short passes, but really the only big chunk play that they got was the touchdown by number 42. And yeah, he's what put points on the board. That was C.J. Rose who took that ball in, the senior running back. 55-yard scoring play for the Wildcats, which was kind of the exciting, the biggest play of the first half. So I think if Skyline can come back, the defense can stay strong and just try to eliminate. They're going to have to be focused every single play, keep those big plays from happening. I think they can control the game, and if they can use the clock, grind it down a little bit on the offensive side of the ball. I do think that Skyline is going to have to at least score one more time, put the ball into the end zone to win this game.
Yeah, I agree. I do think that Grimmer has not had a lot of success getting the ball deep down the field. So that's really brought up a lot of the defensive secondary up. So if Grimmer can complete a couple of long passes, that might loosen things up enough to give the Spartans a little bit more room like they had the first 2 games of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to take a little break. We encourage you to stay tuned for the second half of this close Kingcomb matchup. Spartans 8, Mount Si Wildcats 7. We'll see you guys in 12 minutes. Welcome back to Spartan Stadium. You're looking at an 8-7 game. Spartans holding a slim 1-point lead. A half that was mostly marred, I think, by penalties, mostly. A couple of big defensive plays. Big offensive play by the Wildcats is really their only firepower during that first half. So we talked a little bit about getting things going for the Spartans, and just it'll be interesting to see what they come out with, if they're going to go run, pass, or how they're going to set up their offense.
Yeah, the ball really hasn't gotten really too far from the middle of the field for both teams.
It hasn't. It has not. So, yeah, Spartans looking to bounce back after a loss last week. And Mount Si, still perfect on the season, 2-0. They're just up the road here in North Bend.
Surprised we haven't seen more of Cam Ware this game. Last game he was shut out too, pretty much. But I know that he has been able to do some left and right side screens pretty successfully. Just let him loose. Maybe that's something the Spartans can look at too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you hear it a lot. But get the ball in the hands of your playmakers, right?
Right.
Incomplete passes, and you can't just continue to hand it to Manold at this point in the game. So trying to get the ball into the hands of Cam Ware, looking for Luke Morgan. J.P. Jones had a great catch over the middle right before halftime. So, I mean, there are weapons. They've got weapons. They've got guys who can do things. It's just about getting the ball into their hands and letting them do what they do. Mount Si will take the ball to open the first half. They're going to be down on the north end of the field. Spartans will be kicking from the south, which is left to right on your radio dial. Pretty good turnout here tonight. Mount Si travels pretty well. Not that far of a drive, like I said, just up there in North Bend. Just down old Highway 90. So the players are taking the field. Back to receive for the Wildcats. You've got Bo Bishop and number 5, Jack Taylor. Sean Lee, kicker for the Spartans. So a fresh 12 minutes on the clock going into the third quarter. 2-1 Spartans leading the 2-0 Wildcats. There's the whistle to start. Just as a sort of reminder to everybody, the Mount Si ranks 7 in the WIAA rankings. Skyline number 12. The ball is kicked into the end zone, caught by Jack Taylor, but results in a touchback. Mount Si will start the ball at the 20-yard line. So going to get into sponsor here, Zeke's Pizza. Zeke's Pizza in Sammamish. Good place to go if you're a student. You go in there with your student ID. There is a lunch special Monday through Friday. I'm probably preaching to the choir because I bet a lot of kids do that. Monday through Friday, you show your student ID, you get a free Jones soda when you purchase a slice. We'd like to thank Zeke's Pizza for their support of Spartan football. Ball snapped, handed to Bishop. Bishop bringing it around the near side. Pursuit by the defense. J.P. Jones and James Ursich on the tackle. Good pursuit from the backside. And Ursich sealing up the corner, not letting Bishop get outside. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9. Ooh, wild snap. Handled by the QB. He takes it. fires the ball to his left, and the ball's caught by number 14, Dylan McCaffrey. Nate Donovan, sophomore quarterback for the Wildcats. He's been fairly efficient today in the short game. A lot of short routes, a lot of outs. Completed a nice slant to the middle late in the first quarter. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Mount Si still shuffling personnel. They set, 5 to go on the clock. Bo Phillips in motion. Quick whistle blow, timeout by Mount Si. They sort of had some issues getting the play and the personnel in. So they'll burn a timeout early here in the second half with 10:38 left to go. You know what timeouts are good for, Kyle?
Sponsor time.
That's right, sponsor time. So we'll give a big shout out to Lindsay Hatch Real Estate. Lindsay, her goal is not just to be a great real estate agent, but to be a trusted advisor, neighbor, and friends. Lindsay Hatch Real Estate. So working back to the line, 3rd down and 4 after the completed pass and pick up of 5 yards. Donovan in the shotgun. He motions Bo Phillips. Phillips drops back, and now he heads back the other direction. It's a fake. They set up a screen, which is covered well by the Spartans. Big time play right there, sniffed out by number 26, Agassi Owen. And number 43, Henry Grillo on the stop. Well read, nothing doing on the screen.
Yep, they were able to penetrate the defense. They had probably 6 white and red shirts out in front, and
Owen he just shot through there, fought through the blockers, and made a big hit. So that leaves Wildcats short. They lost a yard on the play. 4th and 4. Kick team is on the field. Punter, number 25, Cooper Britton, takes a snap. Kicks up and away, spiraling kick. Cam Weir is going to let it bounce. Takes a big Wildcat bounce. Hit around the 40, rolling back to about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line of the Spartans. So reversing the field. Going to thank another sponsor here, Summit Oral Surgery. They proudly sponsor our Skyline community and Spartan football. Local specialists in wisdom teeth extractions and dental implants. I guess you have to go with what you're good at.
You stole Summit Oral Surgery from me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was mine.
I know how much you like your wisdom teeth extractions. 9:34 in the third quarter. Ball snaps. Spartans. Ooh, ball is handed off by Grimmer to Josh Minold, who's ripped down on the play by number 21, Pete Daglish.
Great stop there.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11 for the Spartans. Grimmer in the pistol. 3 receivers to his right. Ball snapped, he drops, he looks right, he gets the ball to Cam Weir, he moves to the outside, spins, not a lot of room for Cam Weir. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. A little bit of what we were talking about there, trying to get the ball into the hands of your playmaker.
Yep. Well, interesting, they didn't have anybody on the left side to receive, which let the Wildcat defense stay on the strong side.
Yeah, they were able to overload and they were able to snuff that play out pretty quickly. Loss of 1 on the pass. Going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. Ball's on their own 22-yard line. Nate Fisher, Luke Morgan up on the far side of the field. Ball snap. Grimmer looking down, looking for zero, looking for Cam Weir. Ball goes up and off the hands of number 40, Brock Gates. Ball almost intercepted there by Grimmer. He was a little locked in on Weir there. Gates made a good read, broke on the ball, but unable to create the turnover. So with 4th and 12, looks like a punt for the Spartans, a punting situation for the Spartans.
Tough play for Grimmer to make that pass.
Ball snap, Fisher takes it, kick is away. Funky spiraling kick. Watch your head if you're on the visitor sideline. Ball goes out of bounds around the 41-yard line, 42, 43, 44, 45-yard line of the Wildcats. So starting near midfield, 8:36 left to go. In the third quarter, this tight Kinko matchup, Skyline leading the Mount Si Wildcats by the narrowest of margins, 8-7. Mount Si takes a field, 4 receivers. Bo Phillips next to Donovan. He hands the ball to Phillips. He goes up the middle, finds a little room, pushes the ball up to the 49-yard line. Tackle is made by Colin Amick. Pickup of 4 on the play there by Phillips.
Good job of the defensive line to get up there and penetrate a little bit and limit the damage.
That hole looked like it was wide open at first, but they closed it pretty quickly. Gain of 4, officially 2nd and 6. Ball snapped. He gives to Phillips. Phillips makes a juke move, bounces outside, taking it up the left hash. Tackle made on the play there by Nate Fisher and Agassi Owen. Owen comes up a little hobbled on the play. Mount Si getting to the line quick, no huddle. Nate Donovan at quarterback for Mount Si, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking to his left, lets the ball fly. Fantastic defense by Nick Gatien. Incredible play. He used the ball went up. Britton had a step on him, but he was able to close in the final seconds and keep the ball, get a hand in there and knock the ball away.
Great play by Gatien. Amazing job to get his hand in there and keep that score off the board.
Yeah, he stopped a big play. 2nd and 10, ball snapped. It goes quickly out to wide receiver number 14, Dylan McCaffrey.
And the Gatien again on the tackle.
Gatien and company make a quick stop. Looks like a gain of maybe 2. Nick Gatien with the credit for the stop on that play. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 6. Gain of 4, balls on the Spartan 37-yard line. Donovan takes a snap, drops back to pass. He's looking for Bishop Phillips in the flat. He makes the catch and is able to take the ball up near around the 30-yard line. And they're going to give him a 1st down on the play. So a big 3rd down conversion there as Mount Si pushes forward deeper into Spartan territory.
Yeah, their inside receivers were able to clear out the defensive receiving core and be able to get that ball out quickly.
Bo Phillips on the catch and pushed it across for the 1st down. He's going to get the handoff here. Big-time penetration by the Spartans. Number 56, Colin Amick, and number 50, Alex Tucker there on the stop. Loss on the play. Bringing up 2nd and 13. Play clock running. Play still coming in from the Mount Si sideline. That very special football sign language that they do. Donovan brings it to the line. Ball snapped, looking to his left. He drops back. He lets it fly in the middle. The ball is intercepted. Picked off by number 7, Nate Fisher. Stepped right in front of number 5, Jack Taylor. Picked it off in another big play by the Spartan defense.
Big play. And the Wildcats are having just such a big success getting the ball down the field. This has got to let some more air out of their sails.
Yeah, that was a tight window. Donovan was trying to fit it in. Fisher stepped right in front, plays linebacker on defense, but a wide receiver, tight end kind of hybrid, so you know he's got those hands. That was a bullet from Donovan. Fisher just picked it right out of the air. So Spartans take over. Ball's going to be set at the 32-yard line. Grimmer in the pistol. 2 receivers. Ball snapped, handed to Manold. He goes up the middle. He makes a man miss, and now he's stopped deep in the secondary by number 13, Regan Roberts. Big gain on the play, about 16 yards. We've got a Wildcat down on the field, number 50. Never like to see that. That's Jaden Wells, 6'3", 282-pound senior. He's going to be helped off the field by Mount Si staff. He'll be replaced by number 74, Benjamin Delport. Skyline takes the opportunity to huddle on the sideline. They come back out. A 2 tight end set, Agassi Owen, J.P. Jones. Luke Morgan inside in the slot, Cam Weir out wide. Josh Manold in the backfield. Snap, gives to Manold. He works the ball to the far side. Stopped on the play around the 50-yard line. There's a flag on the field. We've got a Spartan down. Looks like he's getting worked out for a cramp there.
Yeah, that's Agassi Owen.
Maybe they can get him stretched out. Refs huddling at midfield. And then breaking the huddle and then going back into a huddle. I'm doing play-by-play on the ref huddles right now. Referees in their black pants and their stripedy shirts. The guy in the white half is the referee. He's asking around. He's getting some more help. Still unsure. One ref gives the flag back to his other buddy ref. And they're talking some more. So still waiting to see what's going to happen here on the flag. The result of that play was a first down on the gain by Manold, putting the ball at the 47-yard line. Spartans approaching midfield. Looking to score again and increase their lead. It's 8-7, 5 minutes, 26 seconds left in the third quarter.
And keeping the ball on the ground has been a good strategy so far.
They've been able to move the ball on the ground. So I think they picked up the flag on I didn't see them announce a penalty. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Apparently there were offsetting penalties on the play. The result of the play is a first down. 3 receivers for Grimmer. Manold in the backfield with him. Ball snap. Grimmer drops back, looking to his right. He's getting some pressure. The screen's set up. He drops the ball to Manold. He gets a block. Takes the ball up to the 35-yard line. Right around the point of the catch, we've got a flag. They're going to be a hold or perhaps a block in the back.
A good call to get that ball into Manold's hands because he didn't have anyone downfield.
The screen was set up nicely. We've got it looks like an illegal block in the back by the Spartans. That's going to take them the other direction. So legal block in the back up by the Spartans. 10-yard penalty. Be 1st and 20.
We haven't seen very many penalties until this game, and now we're seeing just a rife of them.
Very interesting. Sometimes hard to tell, right? If it's week to week with a different ref crew, different schemes of different teams.
Good point.
Hard to say. Ball's placed on the 37-yard line of the Spartans. 1st down and 20. Grimmer in the pistol. Claps, takes the shotgun snap. Looks to the middle, fires the ball to Nate Fisher, delivers a stiff arm, makes him, breaks away. Tripped up around the 50, went flying to down around the 45. Big pickup there by Nate Fisher. Caught that short pass in the middle of the field, was able to deliver a stiff arm and then pushed his way up the far side. Ball's going to be marked at the 46.
Yeah, Fisher was running to the outside, and he was able to push that guy off to the inside and get around him. Got probably 10 more yards out of it just by running after the catch.
Absolutely. So about a 17-yard gain on the play. So not enough for the 1st down. Officially 2nd and 3 with the ball on the 46. Had a Mount Si player, number 40, Brock Gates, a little slow getting up. Making his way to the sideline under his own power, accompanied by the training staff at Mount Si. So the teams make their way to the line. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. The 3rd quarter. Clock runs. 30 on the play clock. Cam Weir coming out wide to the near side. Grimmer takes a snap, turns, hands to Manold. He makes a move, shakes it, breaks through the line, pushes up to the near side of the field, takes the ball down to the 30-yard line. Stopped on the play by number 5, Jack Taylor. Good blocking by the offensive line and receivers downfield. Give him Manold some room to operate. A big gain. He picks up 17 yards on the run, and that'll give the Spartans a 1st down.
Yep, Trevor Steinbach and Jackson Dempsey out front leading the blocking.
So quickly to the line again. Spartans, 2 receivers. Nate Fisher in tight. There's a snap. Ball's given to Manold. He finds another quick hole. Pushes up for a gain of about 4 or 5. So Manold gets the ball in his hands. Second and 6, ball's on the 25. Nate Fisher, Luke Morgan up top. Cam Weir isolated to the near side.
Oh.
Nate Fisher sort of jumped. He went back, got set, and then tried to start again. That is not allowed.
Yeah, it looks like he was supposed to come in motion.
A false start will push back, making it 2nd and 11 for the Spartans. Brock Gates back on the field, that middle linebacker for the Wildcats. Maybe just working out a cramp there. Spartans break the huddle. 12 seconds on the play clock. Grimmer and company to the line. Cam Weir isolated to the near side. Grimmer drops back, looks to the right, lets it fly. Luke Morgan can't track it down. 2 Wildcats in coverage back there, Jack Taylor and Connor Britton.
Yeah, it looked like Grimmer was aiming for the sideline, and Morgan cut in after about 20 yards downfield.
Yeah, it looked like the pass was right where it was supposed to be. It just I don't think they were quite on the same page, and that window got very tight with the two Wildcats in coverage. 3rd and 11, ball snap. Grimmer drops back. We've got penetration. He lets the ball fly off the hands of Cam Weir, who is streaking across the field. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11. So Cam Weir not able to hang on. Putting the Spartans in a position here where they're going to have to make a call. Probably a little too long for a field goal. Be 47 yards. Offense comes onto the field. We've got 3 receivers to the near side. 4th down and 11, ball on the 30. Ball snap, Grimmer drops back, looks to his right. We've got a blitz. The ball's up, and it is caught by Jackson Minold. Found a soft spot just behind that first tier of the zone. Was able to make the catch and pick up that 1st down. So a big 3rd down conversion by the Spartans. That was a 4th down conversion. Kyle reminded me what down it was. That's the guy you want announcing your games, the guy who can't keep the down straight. I do know now that it's 1st down. Ball's on the 16-yard line. Grimmer and company operating 2 tight ends in the game. Ball snapped. He hands it to Minold. He pushes up to the line. Tackled by number 87. Kyle knows that player. How do you say his last name again?
His last name is pronounced Canavelsrud.
Canavelsrud, which I butchered once in the first half and then didn't even want to try, even after Kyle told me what it was during halftime. Canavelsrud.
That's the one.
There needs to be a phonetic spelling for that. So pick up a 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 14. Grimmer in that base pistol. 4 receivers in the pattern. Fisher, Minold, Morgan, and Weir. Grimmer drops back. Nobody's open. Rolls to his right. Lets it fly. Ball is up. It is caught by Cam Weir. The refs say he's down. Touchdown, Spartans. An amazing catch. Awareness and body control right there by Cam Weir, getting those feet down in the absolute tiniest corner of the end zone on just a perfectly placed ball by Michael Grimmer. Nothing happening to his left as some of the receivers were crossing the field. Weir had went out, came back in, and delivered, and Grimmer dropped a dime into that corner of the end zone, and a fantastic catch by Weir.
Wow. What can you say? Ball was placed perfectly in the corner, and Weir was he went way up to climb the ladder to catch that one.
He went way up to get that. Ball snapped and is picked up by Minold, and he's able to pick up the snap, roll to his left, and make a pass to J.P. Jones in the end zone. I thought there was going to be a flag on the play for offsides. As the ball came through, there was a Wildcat dangerously close to blocking that kick. He had almost made it to Minold by the time the ball got there. Paying the price currently with a cramp, Jaden Wells, but apparently the refs thought he read that perfectly and was able to get through there.
Yeah,
but just a heads-up play by Jackson Minold. He's got two passing 2-point conversions tonight. He's 2 for 2.
Yep. Just he was able to take advantage of that bad snap, and nobody was ready for that.
Well,
even the Spartans weren't ready.
There's a lesson for you, kids. On that drive, Cam Weir had a ball hit him right in the hands. He dropped it. It was a pretty easy routine play. He even got the chant from the visitor sidelines of Butterfingers. But then he comes back, shakes it off, and makes an absolutely amazing catch in the corner of the end zone, giving the Spartans a 16-7 lead. Really, get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. We said it at halftime. We're geniuses.
And then, don't give up. right? Nate Fisher looked like he was going to get hit out there for a quick out and was able to get that 2-point conversion.
This guy's made amazing plays, really heady plays by the Spartans. Sean Lee kicks the ball, end over end, going to be taken by Taylor at around the 12. He pushes up the near sideline, tripped up by number 33 on the play, Hunter Hickson. Hunter Hickson had a big cast on his hand last game. I don't see him with that here. Ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. We'll get into some, we'll do a quick sponsor here. We're going to thank Raritan Honda. Raritan Honda is a proud sponsor of Skyline football. They have all the models to meet the customer's needs. Mount Si comes out, ball snapped. Broken play. Donovan just flips it out of bounds as he got out of the pocket. Raritan Honda has all the models to meet your family's need, and we thank them for their support. 1:04 left in the third quarter, 16-7 Spartans lead. Nice drive by the Spartans on their last possession, capped off by an amazing touchdown catch by number 0, Cam Weir, Skyline's leading receiver. And a perfectly placed ball by Michael Grimmer, who was under duress and just dropped an absolute dime. 2nd and 10, ball's on the 30. A little bit of confusion here. I'm going to do another sponsor spot real quick and thank American Family Insurance. The local Sammamish representative is Julia Meek. They build relationships based on trust. This is a family agency that likes doing business with local Sammamish clients. They consult with you at home, phone, or email. They provide time-saving options to secure your personalized insurance program. Whistle blows, 2nd and 10, ball snapped. Donovan rolling to his right, lets the ball go on the run. Ball caught by Jack Taylor. He makes one man miss, a little spin move. And then closed in on by number 21, James Ursich.
Yep, J.P. Jones slowed him up just enough. He gave Ursich enough time to close, but not before, well, looks like a 3rd and short.
Going to bring up 3rd and short, 9-yard gain on the play. 38 seconds left in an ever-fading halftime. Whistle on the field. Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Looks like an official's timeout.
Like an official's timeout, yeah. Donovan hustles to the side, grabs the play. Some confusion on the field here. The clock is stopped. Mount Si quarterback is on the sidelines. He's now walked off the field. The clock is running. I don't know. So apparently, it looks like Donovan had to come out of the game for a play. Clock runs, 13 seconds left. Whistle blows. Timeout by Mount Si. So after all of that, Mount Si takes a timeout. They had Bo Phillips back there ready to take the snap in place of Donovan.
Yep, the play clock just reached 0 and right in time for Mount Si to take a timeout.
That was all kinds of sloppy.
So the question is, does the main quarterback for the Wildcats stay in the game?
I think he gets to come back in after the timeout, but maybe not. I could be wrong because he's headed back to the sidelines. So another quick sponsorship, Expedia Cruises. Expedia Cruises is a locally owned full-service travel agent. They're located in the Pine Lake Village, Expedia Cruises. 3rd and 1, ball's on the 39. 8 seconds left. The snap goes to number 24. He takes the ball. Well, that was 22, Bo Phillips. He takes the ball past the first down marker up to the 42. Chains will move. Quarter will end. Heading into the 4th quarter, Skyline 16, Mount Si Wildcats 7. So we got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock to take us through the last quarter of play. We'll thank another one of our sponsors, The Vault on Front Street. The Vault trainers take your fitness goals seriously. They understand losing weight and gaining muscle can be challenging. Their goal is to help you overcome all the hurdles so that you can reach your goals. They are a private training facility that focuses on creating the best intimate atmosphere possible for their clients. Thank you to Vault, The Vault on Front Street, for their support. So oftentimes, our program is scheduled to have an interview with the Skyline legend. At halftime, the Skyline Quarterback Club presents an award to a Skyline legend, a player, a coach, somebody like that. And it just so happens tonight that the legend, the Skyline legend, Tom Collins, is actually a coach for Mount Si tonight. Ball snap, Donovan drops back. 1st and 10. First play of the 4th quarter. He dances around a little bit, finds some room, takes the ball, he's hit! Zane, number 66, with the hit. Zane Kawea with the hit. Big play there. He'll get credit for a sack, I believe. Ball's still on the 42, so yeah, loss of 1 on the play. The sack will go to Zane on that play, but he'll head to the sidelines. 2nd and 11. Donovan takes a snap, hands the ball to Phillips. Phillips pushing through, taking the ball up to the 45-yard line. Kyle's got a little bio on Tom Collins.
Yeah, so Tom Collins has done a lot of work for the Skyline Spartans. He was recognized tonight as the Spartans legend, and to help him to on the field to award him the legend was Kevin Adamo, the assistant principal, Steve Grimmer, the president of the Spartans Club, and Danielle Vermeulen. Tom Collins was one of the most tenured coaches in Washington with 43 years of experience.
So right there, rolling to his right, Nate Donovan lets the ball fly. The ball was out of bounds, intended for Jack Taylor.
So in 1997, Tom joined the coaching staff of a brand new football program at the brand new high school in Sammamish, the Skyline Spartans. Over the next 16 years, Tom helped Skyline win 7 Washington State championships and was recognized as a KingCo Assistant Coach of the Year in 2005.
Tom Collins, interesting guy. Ball snap. Wildcats punting. Ball's in the air. Cam Weir is going to let it bounce. It's going to take a hop. Pretty neutral hop. Maybe a little bit of a Spartan hop, but not much. They'll take over around the 22, 23-yard line.
All right, back to our Spartan legend of the evening. So Tom also spent a lot of time working with students with special needs while he was at Skyline as well. So not only was he devoting time to the Spartan football program, but he did some extra work with the special needs folks, students at Skyline. Tom left Skyline staff in 2013 and continued to coach. In fact, he's a member of the Mount Si coaching staff, which is, again, why he's not being interviewed tonight.
Grimmer and company taking the ball on the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. He hands the ball to Manold. Breaks the line, pushes through up to about the 25-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 8.
So Skyline wanted to make sure that Skyline gave due credit to Tom Collins for his contribution to Skyline High School and its football program. Tom, even though Tom's goal is to be Skyline tonight, we wanted to honor him for his many years of service to the Skyline football program. Thank you, Tom Collins.
So pretty cool award there with a nice story. Grimmer takes a snap, hands the ball to Manold. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage and pushed back by Brock Gates. Looks like he might have gotten one.
Nice to see Brock Gates back in the game. He was out with I believe it looked like, I guess it was only a cramp of some kind. I've seen a few of that tonight. A few folks having cramp issues.
Cramping issues. 3rd down and 7. Clock runs. 9:20 left in the final stanza of tonight's Kingco matchup. Skyline Spartans leading the Mount Si Wildcats 16-7. 3rd and 7, ball on the 26. Grimmer takes a snap, drops back, looks to his right, gets some pressure from that side. He kind of runs into a pile there, and he's going to go down behind the line of scrimmage. Sacked by a gang of Wildcats. Canavelrude was in that. In that.
He certainly was. He's a big kid.
Big kid. Canavelrude. Logan Canavelrude, listed as 6'4", 226.
Looks
Junior.
like it's all muscle on him, too. Good grief.
So Nate Fisher on a kick for the Spartans. A low snap. He fields it off the ground, sends a crazy wobbly kick that takes a nice little bounce for the Spartans and is going to be downed by Luke Morgan, the 38-yard line of the Wildcats.
So, Rob, we decide that that's gray or that's green?
It's a green color, as far as I can tell. I don't know that I've ever been colorblind, but I mean, I'll go on record and say greenish gray, grayish green.
It looks like the sleeves are kind of green, but the body of the jersey is.
It depends on what angle you look at it. The pants to me look like they're gray, but I went down the field earlier and it looked all one color. And now under the lights, I'm just really in the weeds here on these uniforms. 8:08 to go. Mount Si takes over on their own 38. Ball snapped. He hands the ball to Phillips. It's a reverse around. Connor Britton taking the ball, full head of steam by Nate Fisher and Colin Amick on the play. Stopped around the 46, 47-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
There was some great blocking on the Mount Si side, too, for that reverse to take place. He was able to get, 5 or 6 yards just based on the blocking that they had built up over on the right side.
So 3 receivers in the pattern for Donovan. 4 receivers in the pattern. 3 up top. Motion. Ball snapped. He's going up, letting it rip, looking for Taylor. Penalty on the play. They're probably going to catch Jackson Manold for pass interference. Looked incidental to me. It looked like they were stride for stride. The ref did not see it that way. It's going to be a big 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, I think Jackson Manold just didn't know where the ball was and backed into the receiver.
It's looked like a pretty clean play. Nonetheless, the refs are still kind of working this out. Ball goes up to the 38-yard line of the Spartans. That gives them a first down.
And Jackson Manold still talking with the ref over there.
He was tight in coverage. Just they got tangled up and not always the best for the defense there. 3 receivers, tight end, running back. Donovan takes the snap, rolls to his left, Sits back in the pocket, lets the ball go. Caught by number 4, Jackson Taylor. Big hit there by Cam Weir on the play. Taylor shaken up.
Yep.
It was a big pop.
That was a big pop delivered by Cam Weir, and he was able to hold on the ball. I think Cam was hoping to jar it loose a little bit.
Absolutely. So Donovan rolled to his left, held up. So the pocket sort of reformed around him, and he threw a dart that Taylor went up for, made the catch, and then popped by Cam Weir on the play.
Yeah, I think Cam was looking way downfield, and he had to come up to make the tackle.
So, penalty on the play brings the Wildcats back to the 43. 6:57, clock's running. Some confusion on the field.
Yeah, I don't know what the penalty was either. Must have been a hold of some kind.
Canaveral goes in motion. Ball's handed to Phillips. Phillips dancing around. Takes the ball up to the 39-yard line. Stop made there by J.P. Jones. On the 1st and 15. Pickup of about 4 on the play. Probably looking at a 2nd and 11. Wildcats getting the play in from the sideline. 42, C.J. Rose, who's got the lone touchdown for the Wildcats, in the backfield with Donovan. 3 receivers and a tight end in the pattern. Ball snapped, given to Rose. He pushes up the middle. Not much room there. Takes the ball up to about the 42. Or, pardon me, not the 42, the 37. Gain of 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 9, or 3rd and 9, pardon me. Clock runs, 5:45 left to go in the final stanza. I'm overusing stanza. I'm going to take that out of the rotation after the 5-minute mark. Officially 3rd and 9, ball's on the 37. Phillips in the backfield with Donovan. Donovan drops back. He looks, pulls it down. He's moving around. He lets the ball go down middle of the field. Ball's up in the air and falls incomplete. Connor Britton had a shot at it, but a broken play there. Donovan put the ball up. Wildcats had a chance, couldn't hold on, so they're staring down 4th and 9, down by 9.
That was a tough pass, and it looked like some of the Spartans may have gotten their hand on the ball too.
Definitely threw it up into the crowd. Strong throw by Donovan. They couldn't come down with it. So tight formation here. Ball snap. Donovan drops back. Looks to his right. Ball is knocked away. Cam Weir read that baby perfectly. Stuck with his man, Jack Taylor. And just as the ball was about to be caught, Weir broke, got his hands on the ball and knocked it away. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Spartans going the other way.
Yeah, Cam called it perfectly where he was looking at the yard marker too, as was the receiver for the Wildcats, and Cam was right on the spot to prevent not only the first down but with the turnover.
Good anticipation there by Cam Weir. Cam Weir, the junior. Great break on that ball. Big defensive play again. Just bend, don't break. The Skyline defense has showed up in big moments tonight and has really done a great job. So timeout taken by the Wildcats. That is their 3rd. Pardon me, that was taken by the Spartans. It's going to be their 1st timeout. 5:13 left to go. Grimmer and company probably going to keep the ball on the ground a bit here. Look to grind down the clock a little bit.
It's going to be interesting to see, despite the score and the Spartans leading by 9, it's going to be important for the Spartans to make a couple of really big first downs here.
If they can grind out some yards and get a couple of first downs, that's going to be a big first step to get that nail in that coffin. Four receivers for Grimmer. Manold next to him in the backfield. Ball snapped. He hands the ball to Manold. Manold shuffling his feet, pushing forward. Stopped by Brock Gates and number 57, Frank Kissick, on the play. Not too much there. Might have picked up a yard. Looks like they're going to officially give him 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, he was able to push out and drag 3 Wildcats along with him to get those extra couple yards.
So 2nd and 7. Ball rests on the 40-yard line of the Spartans. 3 receivers are going to go out wide. Cam Weir, Jackson Manold, and Mason Priello. Isolated closest to us, Luke Morgan. Grimmer stands at his own 35, snaps the ball, hands it to Manold. He brings it to the near side, hit at the line by Frank Kissick, and spun down. No gain on the play, maybe a loss of 1. Going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
Grimmer had to do something. The play clock was down to 1. So it's 3rd and long.
They want to get that play clock to 1. They're grinding that clock down. Clock management, pretty important. Especially coming down. 9-point lead for the Spartans here in the 4th quarter. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left as the clock ticks. 8 on the play clock. It doesn't look like they're going to get a playoff. Maybe they're going to take a timeout here and kind of regroup and make a plan for this big 3rd down. So timeout taken by the Spartans. It's their 2nd timeout. Looking at a 3rd and 8. Hoping they can convert, keep the offense on the field, and grind some more of that clock. They've already chewed up almost 2 minutes on this drive, on just this one series. So doing a good job of grinding it down. We've got a couple more sponsors we want to hit. Ted Clarich. Ted Clarich, Fairway Mortgage Loan Officer. They call him Mortgage Ted. They say he's the most trusted and appreciated mortgage loan officer to work with. He's local, reliable, trusty friend of the Skyline community, Ted Clarich. Thanks for your support. So, big 3rd down here for the Spartans. Ball's on the 39. 3 receivers. Fisher comes in motion. Ball snapped. Grimmer on the sprint, going to hand the ball to Manold. He gets hit in the backfield. A plethora of flags fly. Manold still on his feet, takes the ball up to about the 46. But there were flags that came in from just about every direction right there. So we'll see what the call is. And while we await that, we're going to thank DSL Northwest. Passionate about food, and they want to help provide customers food and beverage to nourish, celebrate, share, and simply enjoy in the most effective and sustainable way. You can go to dsl-nw.com for more. So a lot of chatter. The refs seem to be taking their time, sort of sorting everything out. Line judges over here talking to the side judges, talking to Mount Si. They're going to accept the penalty and push the Spartans back. Ball goes back to the 29, 10-yard penalty. Official word still coming in. a false start that was declined, and then there was holding, and I guess that's the penalty that they'll be taking. So that puts the Spartans at their own 29-yard line, staring down a 3rd and long. Tight formation for the Spartans. It looks like we got a bit of a standoff here. Grimmer just running down the clock. Takes a snap, hands the ball to Manold. He's hit at the line, spun down. It's going to bring up 4th and 18, no gain on the play. Good news is the clock is stopped. Timeout, Mount Si. That's their 3rd and final. So that's their last chance to stop the clock. They've got to get 9 points to tie, or a touchdown and a field goal to win. With 2:49 left on the clock, it's a bit of a tall order, but we'll see what their plan is. Mount Si came into this game 2-0. WIAA had them ranked as the number 7 team at the 4A level in the state. Skyline was ranked number 12. Their record 2-1. This will definitely, if Skyline can hang on to this lead, that'll help propel them forward in those rankings.
Yep, Skyline was able to eat a minute and a half off the clock for those 3 plays.
So 4th and 17. Nate Fisher, punter for the Spartans. He takes the snap, kicks the ball, gets a good leg on it. It's taken by Bo Phillips at the 31. He reverses field, moving the ball to the near sideline, taking it up to past the 50-yard line. And he is pushed out of bounds by Zane Kiewa. Just got enough on him to get him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Otherwise, he was gone. Great effort by Bo Phillips there. Shifty running, took the ball from the far hash, brought it back across the field, and Zane Kiewa just followed him the whole way. He was the last resort. The big man made a big play there in the special teams. 2:33, balls on the Spartan 40. Wildcats take the snap. Donovan drops back. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. Receiver fell down on the play. Connor Britton tripped up. Ball was to the sideline. Might have been a tough catch anyway. 2:28, clock stops, 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Spartans are looking like they're doing a prevent defense with 3 men on the line and everybody else backed up.
Yep. Ball snap, drop back. They've got extra men in zone. Donovan rolls out. He lets it fly. He slips as he throws. Ball's going to be intercepted by Jackson Manold around the 5-yard line. And a huge play by Jackson Manold. Nate Donovan rolled out to his right as the pocket was collapsing. And as he went to throw, he slipped, and the ball just sort of hung up in the air, went short of his receiver. And Jackson Manold picked it off around the 5. Got back out to about the 10. There's a flag on the field. That penalty will be declined. That's going to result in the 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the game. Big turn of events there. Donovan looked like he was throwing it up for the masses, somewhat of a Hail Mary there, but when he slipped, he just lost all the juice on his throw.
Yeah, the ball was really wobbly, and it caught some air and didn't get as far as he wanted it to go.
They had those extra guys in sort of a prevent dime defense. So lots of guys back there, and Jackson Manold had a good read, broke on the ball, made a catch, and going back the other way, 16-7, 2 minutes 18 seconds left. Grimmer takes a snap, kneels. Clock might have got a little bit of a late start on that one. But nonetheless runs. Play clock at 30. I've got 30 seconds to squeeze in another sponsor here. North Bend Chevrolet. Excited to support the Spartan football program and the communities. North Bend Chevrolet has 3 locations: North Bend, Bellevue, and Monroe. 8 on the play clock. 1:40 left on the game clock. Ball snap. Grimmer takes it, takes a few steps up, and takes a knee. It's going to keep running.
He can't take too much of a knee back where he was. He had to move up a little bit.
Definitely got to move up a little bit, right? Last couple of sponsors, Wellborn and Pan Family Dentistry. They offer a variety of dental services that meet the needs of your family. From regular checkups for both adults and children, they can do implants, cosmetic dentistry, and many other types of restorative dental care. Wellborn and Pan Family Dentistry. Minute left on the play clock. 5 left on the game clock. 5 left on the play clock. Ball snap. Grimmer takes a few steps up. Downs it. 53 seconds left to go. It'll bring up 4th down. They're not going to have enough time. It's going to be about 11 seconds left on the game clock once the play clock expires. We'll do our last sponsor spot here. Rakesh Paran supports Skyline football with award-winning practice. They serve patients for aesthetic and cosmetic surgery. We thank you, Rakesh, for your support.
Spartans might take a penalty here.
Clock's winding down. 11 seconds left. So the whistle blows. 9 seconds left.
Oh, timeout. Skyline.
Timeout taken by the Spartans. So as the game sort of draws to a close, looks like the Spartans are going to come away with a win tonight, making their record 1-1 in Kingco play, 3-1 overall. The Mount Si Wolves will drop to 2-1. Just like to give a special shout out to everybody who makes this live stream possible. Steve Grimmer and the Spartan QB Club. They put this on. They brought in a group of really great volunteers, and so we're able to do this. So just like to thank the stream team, Kevin Laux, Skylar Enns, Ryan Alvis, our main man Dylan. Dylan, what's your last name? Levitt? Dylan Levitt, who's new to us this week. Sorry, I got Dylan right. It's the first night, so I mean. But we really want to thank everybody. They do a great job, and this is a really fun time. Thanks to Kyle. Appreciate your partnership in this.
Well, don't forget to thank yourself, Rob. Excellent job tonight, as usual.
Oh, thank you, me. So Nate Fisher and team. Looks like they're going to punt the ball away. He's standing in his end zone. He's going to take the snap. It bounces. The kick goes up. It looks like it's sort of blocked. Spins out of bounds around the 12-yard line. Nothing normal about what just happened. But it still looks like it's going to secure a Skyline victory. 3 ticks left. A chance for Mount Si to sort of cut into this lead and maybe just shorten the margin of victory. Spartans defense comes out. Mount Si gathers on the sideline. 3 seconds left. It's a 1st and 10, ball on the 12, down by 9 points. Not much they can do here. But I'm sure they'll try to cut into this lead, end the game on a positive note. Nate Donovan, sophomore quarterback, ran 100% of snaps from the shotgun. Bo Phillips, Nate Donovan, and the ref are talking. Play clock's going to run down to 1.
They don't have any timeouts left, though, so I'm not sure what
I
happened.
am not sure what happened. We didn't have the ref on the field, which makes a ton of sense why you can't start the game. He's all the way over on the Skyline sideline. Now he's back in the mix. Looks like we're going to get this last snap off here, assuming that there's no penalties on the play by the defense. Ball snap. Donovan drops back, looking to his right, under pressure. He rolls out. He's going to let it fly. Ball in the air. Incomplete. Intended for Connor Britton in the end zone. And the final bell sounds. 1 for the books.
Good pressure by the 3-man upline to get to Donovan and make him scramble.
Absolutely. So that closes out tonight's Kinko matchup. Spartans 16, Wildcats of Mount Size 7. A lot of silver helmets down there. I'm gonna give a player of the game shout out to Cam Weir. I think he's our player of the game. Big catch in the end zone, big breakup on 4th down. Just a really strong performance from him. He's probably the top playmaker on the Spartans. And yeah, just an awesome win all around. The Spartan defense showed up again tonight. Had some big turnovers, a couple of picks, a couple of sacks.
Great job by Cam Weir. And I think he really sealed the momentum of the team when he made that catch. I'm going to give game ball to Nate Fisher. I think he really stepped up both on offense and defense. I think he made that key pick in midfield. And a couple of broken plays, especially that extra point, and he just converted it into 2 like it was nobody's business. So Cam Weir on your side, Nate Fisher on mine. Spartans did a real good job tonight.
Both deserving. Spartans get back in the win column. I can see now their jerseys. It's gray jersey, gray pants, and then like a green cap on the sleeve. That was hard to tell in that sort of late day sunlight there.
Yeah.
So next week, Spartans are going to travel north to Pop Keeney Stadium in Bothell. They're going to take on the Bothell Cougars. Coming into this week, the Cougars were ranked 16th in the state, so just below the Spartans. They were 2-1 coming into the night. They were averaging 27 points a game, so their offense is working. It'll be a great matchup. Pop Keeney's a great place to go watch a football game if you are in the area and you can make it down there. I definitely say give it a shot. Good atmosphere down there, downtown Bothell. Cute as a button. So we'll be coming to you live from there next week if you can't make it. So for Kyle, myself, the whole broadcast team, and the Spartan QB Club, I want to wish everybody a great weekend. Go Spartans. Be well, be good, be lucky, and good night.